AFTV, what can we say about that? Devastating.
It was one of the worst results as an Arsenal fan. What it reminded me of was the defeat against Liverpool in 2008 in the semi-final or quarter-final of the Champions League. A heartbreaking moment, especially when you scored, like the Walcott went on and scored, same thing, Aubameyang went on and scored, and then the last minute it was taken away from us. Even the Barcelona 2006 reminds me of that. I know it's around 32, but because it's a European night, it's a special night. The atmosphere tonight was fantastic. We outdone Olympiacos, and their crowd was amazing as well. And you look at our season. You look at Wolves. They're ahead of us in the league, and they've prolonged us in the Europa League. And Nuno Espirito was linked with this job. I'm not going to criticise Arteta at all, because I think he's been phenomenal since day one. Since day one, Arteta has been phenomenal. But I think today he brought on Martinelli half an hour too late, because he's the only substitute he brought on today that actually made a change. And let's face it, Mustafi, I've gone on to say he's penny wise because I used to call him a clown on the back. But today he was probably our best player. And when he went off the pitch, that's when they scored. And also, when they actually scored, they were actually 10 men down. Their big centre-back who scored the first goal, I think he had a nosebleed or something. And the fact that a team like Olympiacos would come to the Emirates with 10 men on the pitch can do that to us, what does that say to us?
Well, like Kenny Ken said, the game plan for them was just defensively very organised. And then just wait, stay in the game. If we nick a goal, then, you know, it's the classic sort of Champions League or Europa League away day where you just say, get one back, then if we get another one, then they got to score two. And, you know, it worked out for them, even though we could have won it in the end with Aubameyang.
We could have lost it a lot sooner as well. They hit the post. They hit the post and they could have ended our hearts a lot sooner. Probably would have been better for us.
But then we could have won it even earlier as well. Lacazette, again, had a very easy header that he put wide. I mean, we just weren't on it today, were we?
People are always going to look at Arsenal, look at scapegoats. Ozil, Mustafi, Xhaka. But I look at those three, and none of those three done wrong today. I looked at Ozil today, and when he was on the ball, I didn't see any runners. Every time someone like Pepe or Saka, I think maybe they were tired. We played quite a lot of games in the last 3 games, and yeah, people are going to say, 3 games in a week is a lot, but Man City seem to do it. Chelsea seem to do it.
They've got a better squad.
They have a better squad.
Chelsea got beat.
And the beauty of Europa League, I know people are saying, oh, we don't want to be Europa League, but if it went for Europa League, would Saka have made that breakthrough year last year? Probably wouldn't have. Eddie Nketiah, it could have been his platform to go on and, you know, do something.
Any chance of getting into top 4 or 5 in the league?
I think so, because when you look at the league table, there's only one team that's lost more than us this year, and that's Liverpool. Sorry, lost less than us. And Liverpool's the only team that's lost less than us. We've lost the same amount of games as Man City. And I know that's alarming to hear, but it's true. We've just drew too many games. If we could edge that goal, the games that we draw in by a goal, with players like Aubameyang, who 9 times out of 10 would have scored that goal. If anything, I think because he had too much time, he kind of put too much pressure on himself. A lot of the times I've seen Aubameyang had that same chance. When he's actually stretching in those kind of situations, he seems to like normally dink it over the keeper or something like that. I think if he was stretching or something like that for that last-minute chance, because he had so much time, I think he overdone it. But at the same time, I'm never going to fault Aubameyang because he's a saviour. He's a hero. He stepped up. He's the only player, along with Shkodran Mustafi today, who stepped up. And I would say Ceballos, maybe, I know you disagreed with someone earlier about him.
I thought he was sloppy today.
He was, but I feel like there's one thing he's definitely worked on, his tackling ability.
Yeah.
He won back the game he got the ball back quite a lot today. And that's why when I saw him come off, I was like, at least you could have put him higher up the pitch, which mean he could have put the after Nino pass while he could have put Torreira behind and taken Ozil off, even though I'm a massive fan of Ozil. But Ozil looked tired today and there wasn't enough movement. And again, as I think Martinelli should have come on a lot sooner. He was so bright. He is the future of Arsenal, if we can keep him. Again, he wants to play Champions League football. That boy loves football. That boy will do anything.
Maybe some of them get us into the Champions League and then they can play Champions League football. Maybe that's the thing, you know what I mean? Why not get us in there? We can still possibly get in there through the league. All these players talking about, I want to play Champions League football, you still can. Get us in there.
But what's going to happen when we do get there? It's going to be another embarrassing 5-1, 6-1 to Bayern Munich.
That's when then the board has to come in and buy players.
And the board's not going to do that, Robbie. I mean, you all know that.
Back to square one.
Back to square one.